Hello everyone, good day. I'm Kurt Biscardi. In this video, I'll be explaining study and thinking skills. Now, this topic is very important, especially for us, education students and future let takers. Because honestly, it is not enough that we just study hard. We also need to know how to study smart and how to think properly, especially during exams. By the end of this video, you should be able to understand what study and thinking skills are. Use effective strategies like time management, reading skills, and note taking. Apply memory and test taking strategies, and understand the thinking skills commonly tested in the lab. So in this video, I'll explain everything step by step with examples so it's easy to understand. Let's start. So these key concept and competencies. So first, what are study and thinking skills? First, let's define study and thinking skills.
Study and thinking skills are a set of learned techniques and mental processes designed to enhance learning, information retention, and academic performance.
Study and thinking skills are techniques and mental processes that help us learn better, remember more, and perform well in school and exam like TELET. In simple words, these skills help us understand lesson faster, retain information longer, answer questions correctly. So if you feel like you study a lot but still forget during exams, the problem may not be effort. It may be your study strategy. Second, time management.
Time management. Time management means planning your study time so you're efficient and not stressed. How to plan? Long-term schedule, plan for the whole semester classes, meetings, commitments. Weekly schedule, plan the big tasks for each subject every week. Daily schedule, list the specific tasks you'll do each day and check them off as you finish.
Time management means planning your time properly so you don't feel stressed and rushed. There are three types of schedules. First is the long-term schedule. This is for the whole semester. For example, you list your exam, projects, and important deadlines. Second is the weekly schedule. This is where you plan what subject or tasks you will study for the week. Third is the daily schedule. This is the most specific. You list exactly what will you do today, like reading one chapter or answering question or answering practice questions. The third is study area. Next is your study area.
Study area. Create a good place to study. Quiet, well lit, and no distraction. Use a proper desk and chair. Don't study on your bed. Example: studying at a quiet desk with good lighting. Turn off the TV and phone while studying at a library or bedroom desk.
Your study area should be quiet, well lighted, free from distraction. Studying on your bed is not recommended because it makes you sleepy. Yeah, that's right. For example, studying at a desk in your room or in a library helps you focus better. So ask yourself, is my study area helping me learn or distracting me? Next is reading skills or PSQ5R method. Now let's move to reading skills, specifically the PSQ5R method.
Reading skills. PSQ5R method. This method helps you read effectively for studying, not for pleasure. PSQ5R stands for purpose, survey, question, read selectively, recite, write, reflect, and review.
This method helps you read effectively, especially for exam. Let me explain each steps to simplify. First is purpose. Why are you reading? For example, you are reading because you have a quiz tomorrow. Next is S or survey. You skim the headings, titles, and pictures first. Next is question. You ask question like, what is the lesson about or why is it important? Next, read selectively. You read only the important parts, not every word. And then recite. You explain what you learned in your own words. And write. You write notes using your own words. Next is reflect. You connect the lesson to real life or teaching situations. And the last one, review. You go back to your notes regularly. This method is very useful for professional education and English subject in the LET. Number 5 is note-taking skills.
So, note taking is writing down important ideas from lessons or readings.
Note-taking means writing important ideas, not everything the teacher says.
Before class, skim the reading so you know what's important during the class. Listen for key points the teacher emphasizes. Organize notes with headings and symbols. Don't write everything. Capture important ideas.
Before class, you should skim the lesson. During class, listen carefully and write only key points. Use headings, symbols, or bullets. Remember, writing is not effective. Writing is important ideas is effective. Number 6, concentration and memory.
Concentration and memory. Concentration is the ability to focus, while memory is the ability to remember information.
Now let's talk about concentration and memory. Concentration is your ability to focus. Memory is your ability to remember information. To improve this, first, study in short sessions. Take breaks, remove distraction like your phone or any gadgets, and group related ideas. Using memory techniques helps a lot, especially for laws, terms, and lists. Number 7, test-taking strategies. Now let's move to test-taking strategies.
Test-taking strategies. Test-taking strategies are techniques used to prepare for and answer exam correctly. So before test, first attend classes and do readings. Review notes and practice tests. Ask your teacher about the test format.
Before the test, first attend classes, review your notes, practice answering questions.
So during the test, read instruction carefully, answer easy question first, use clues in some question to help with others. And after the test, evaluate what kind of question were hard and why. Think how you can improve next time.
And during the test, read instruction carefully, answer easy question first, or use clues from other questions. And after the test, analyze your mistake, improve your strategy next time. And number 8 is thinking skills.
So thinking skills are level of mental ability from simple to remembering to critical thinking. So first is knowledge, remembering facts, comprehension, understanding ideas, application, using information in real situation, analysis, breaking ideas into parts, synthesis, combining ideas to create new ones, evaluation, making judgments based on criteria.
Thinking skills, the LET does not only set memorization, it also tests how will you apply, understand, and apply knowledge. The levels are knowledge, of course, for remembering facts, comprehension, for understanding, application, using knowledge, and analysis, breaking ideas, synthesis, combining ideas, and evaluation is judging ideas. Most LET questions are application and analysis. And number 9, mnemonics and memory aids.
So here's a types of mnemonics. First is acronym, forming a word using the first letter of a list of item. Example, keys. Keep it short and simple. So next is acrostic. So acrostic, creating a sentence where the first letter of each word represent an item to remember. Example, every good boy deserves fudge. So some musical notes is E, G, B, D, and F. So that is an example of acrostic. So next is chunking. Chunking, breaking long information into small meaningful groups. Example, instead of remembering a number of 0917 so it break into chunks. So 0917 dash 123 dash and 4567. So this is a example of chunking mnemonics. So next is keyword method, linking a new word to familiar words that sound similar. Example, science term, mitosis. So imagine mitosis. So this is an example of keyword of method. So next is visualization image mnemonics, creating mental picture to remember information. Example, imagining a giant apple to remember the word apple. Next is linking method. Example, planets, items, Mercury, Venus, and Earth and Mars. So in linking story, you create a story. So Mercury ran to Venus, met Earth, and then they went to Mars together. So this is an example of linking method of mnemonics.
To help memory, we use mnemonics. Examples include our acronym, acrostics, chunking, visualization, and linking method, or making a story linking method. So these are very helpful for remembering theories and laws.
Here's a question. A student prepares a schedule for the entire semester, including classes and commitments. Which time management strategy is being applied? So A, daily schedule, B, weekly schedule, C, long-term schedule, D, random planning. Okay, letter C, long-term schedule. So next question. A learner previews titles, headings, and pictures before reading a chapter. Which step in the PSQ5R method is demonstrated? A, reflect, B, survey, C, recite, D, review. Okay, letter B, survey. Number 3. During note-taking, a student listens for key ideas and writes only important concepts using headings and symbols. Which principle of effective note-taking is applied? A, writing everything the teacher says. B, capturing only important ideas. C, memorizing without understanding. D, ignoring organization. Okay, letter B, capturing only important ideas. Number 4. A learner studies in short sessions, takes breaks, and remove distraction to improve focus. Which study skills is primarily developed? A, evaluation, B, concentration and memory, C, territory planning, D, random recall. Okay, letter B, concentration and memory. Number 5. A student answer easy question first during exam before tackling difficult ones. Which test-taking strategy is demonstrated? A, skipping instruction, B, guessing all answers, C, strategic answering, D, avoiding preparation. Okay, letter C, strategic answering.
Let's apply what we learned. For example, a student prepares a schedule for the entire semester. So this is a long-term schedule. So if a student previews headings before reading, so that is survey. In PSQ5R this question tests how well you apply the concept. So let's summarize. So remember, manage your time well, use PSQ5R when reading, take organized notes, improve concentration and memory, practice test taking strategies, develop higher ordered thinking skills. So these are very important also for the lens. So that's all for our discussion on study and thinking skills. Thank you for watching and keep practicing these strategies. Stay disciplined and believe in yourself.